Love yourself first. That is the quote that we are breaking down today. I want to welcome everybody to today's quote breakdown. This is a show where I break down the posts and the quotes that I put up on social media, give it a little bit of more context, a little breakdown, a deeper meaning of the quote. And shout out to the audio listeners who are listening on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and on Anchor and any other platform that you guys listen to. I appreciate it. And also, shout out to my YouTube people. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps with the algorithms, it helps with the building of the show. So please do so. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. On the caption that I put for this quote is everything you do will be with love. You will treat every person with love. This is not some romantic way of thinking. When you love yourself, you won't expect or spend time seeking love from other people. You won't give with expectations. You won't ask for anything in return. Loving yourself first is the only way you'll be able to attract true love into your life. Okay. This is so simple. Love yourself first, right? Obviously, for some people that makes sense, right? Love yourself first, and this makes sense to some people. It sounds good, right? But when you understand the deeper meaning and the true importance of it, then you start to take it more seriously. Let's start from the very beginning, right? So we have people who have problems that are stacked up in their mind, problems in their life that they haven't addressed for a very long time, right? So they're still dealing with problems from many yesterdays ago, right? And the here's the issue with this. Now, when you haven't addressed these problems, you build the habit of avoiding, meaning I'm so used to avoiding problems for most of my life. So I find a way to live in this escape, right? So from moment to moment, I'm focusing on escape because I do not want to address these problems. That's the mind of a person who's avoiding these problems, right? They don't understand what's going on. They never took it seriously, so they thought they can live a life that that does not address these problems. So they build the habit of escape. They build the habit of avoiding, right? Now, in this process, when you do so, right, that lifestyle of avoiding, that lifestyle of escape builds a mentality, a mindset, right, about how you view yourself in the world. And there's a lot of things, there's a lot of uncertainties about yourself. There's a lot of things that you see about yourself every single day that you don't like. When especially when you've been avoiding these problems, right? Eventually you see the problem, then the problem creates this outlook on life, the way you view the world, right? And when you're done escaping, because everybody's always done escaping, right? It's like if you escape watching a movie, the 3 hour movie comes is up, you go back to reality. Then it's like, oh, you try to look something else to escape. You play in a video game. When you shut off the video game, you get back to reality. When you are, hanging out with some of your friends to escape time, to pass time, you always end up back alone because your friends go home, and then now you're back by yourself. When you do drugs, the high comes down, and you're like, oh shit, what's going on, right? Or alcohol, you get the point, right? So eventually the moment of pleasure, the moment of escape does not last, and then you head back to reality. And then now what happens is many times people feel the reality of the situation. They see the truth about themselves, and then you want to immediately escape again. So my point being that most people in this world see things about themselves, and they continue to avoid these problems, which creates this philosophy and this way of life of not respecting and loving yourself. People do not love themselves first. So you can see based on the moves they make is either they want love from other people, which is why relationships are, this idea of love and relationships are very confusing for people, right? People are like, but I'm giving my all to this person. I'm showing them all this love. Oh, I'm showing them everything. You know, um, I'm giving them my all, right? But if you don't love yourself first, How can you love another person? How is it possible? If you don't love yourself first, how can you love someone else? And most people get it confused. They think, oh, no, I need this person to be in my life. I need this person to love me. Because most people don't love themselves. Of course, they need people to love them. But when you love yourself, you give without any expectation. You give without anything in return. So everything you do would be with love. You treat every person with love, regardless if they're your wife or your husband or your friend. You treat them with love. You won't spend time searching and seeking love from other people or validation or acknowledgement from others because you get it from yourself. Because the work behind the scenes, you know exactly what you are doing, and you can start seeing reasons why you should love yourself. You've handled all the problems that need to be taken care of, and now you're preparing yourself to handle the new problems, the problems of tomorrow, the problems of the next moment. You won't give with any expectations or anything in return. Oh, I gave them this and you didn't give me this. No, that's not leading with love. When you lead with love and you're searching for, you know, you're living this way of life. This is what you do. You attract love into your life. This is reality. This is reality. I handle the problems in the mind. There is no old problems. Now I'm preparing myself to handle the problems of tomorrow, the problems of the next moment. And now every single move I make, it's with clarity. I can see clear. I'm not giving with expectations. You're not asking anything in return. You live life with love. You do everything. Everything you do is connected with love, and that's why you will become successful in everything you do. Because it ain't about the end result. It ain't about what people give to me or people do for me. It's about the process. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. That being said, family, thank you so much for tuning in to today's quote breakdown. I appreciate you guys. Um, Again, YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. My audio listeners on Apple Podcasts, please leave a review if you can. If you're listening to this on anywhere else, please share it on social media. The word of mouth means a lot. So, that being said, family, thank you so much for tuning in. I catch you guys next time. Peace.